Have you been burning with a desire to start your own business, whether it's cleaning company or any other entity, and become your own CEO so you finally get to decide what you're worth, what your time, what your schedule will look like? However, are you finding yourself counting days, weeks, months, and years? Well, Albert Einstein's definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So at some point, you'll either need to give up on your idea or start taking an action. The mere fact that you're watching this video tells me that you're about to take that step. Let me give you particular steps and some techniques that will help you to keep moving the needle forward. So everything starts from the mindset. And I talk about this a lot. However, there will be some hard truth bombs that you might not like on this video, but unless you change this, then you will probably end up being in the same place, rewatching this video a year from now or 2 years from now. So number one would be stop watching TV and scrolling the social media. Of course, we really like it. It's how we spend our time. We get hooked. And the media companies and social media companies, they know how to hook us, because the more we on in front of this blue screen, the more money they make. And therefore, they hook you. So you stay there for pretty much ever, because that is what they want. Try limiting that. Whatever you do, I'm not saying cut it out completely out of your life. Once in a week, I try to watch a movie as well whenever possible, just to relax and refresh myself, recharge. But that's not something you should be doing every single day, including news, because they get really toxic. I know we want to watch the news and see what's happening in America or around the world. However, pay attention to news, because what they feed you is normally toxic. If you cannot influence what's happening in the world, global world politics, I mean, what is the point of it? You want to read the headlines? Please do that. Same thing with the social media or news. Do you really want to go over them? Please go over them. But there's no reason to watch every minute of a video or TV show that you really prefer every single day. So start cutting it out from there, so that now you gain some time to work on your actual future self. As Tony Robbins says, where attention goes, energy flows. And your attention needs to be at this. Pick a battle. Either you're gonna go through the hard time now and you have a possible outcome, a better future, or you're just gonna be more comfortable now and then be at the same spot a year from now. So commit to business hours. That will be the one big thing that you would need to do. And in a sense, there's a way. When I started myself, I had a full-time job and I was full-time honestly working at that organization, because I love the mission and my bosses, and I still have an amazing relationship with them and I learn a lot. However, after work, after 6 o'clock, I would work on search engine optimization, website building, lead generation. And then after that, I would go and do some cleaning jobs, or vice versa. I would do cleaning jobs if they were at a specific time, and then I would work on a website development. So technically I was working 3 jobs. One of them was full-time and 2 part-times. So I was easily putting 80 hours a week. I'm not telling you to do that, but it depends. The more the time put and energy, then the faster the outcome will come in. However, trust the process. It's not an overnight thing. Some hints for you. Let's say you come in after work and it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you're home. Commit to work 2 hours on your business, and you're gonna do it religiously. You will carve out some time off, let's say Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then you're gonna work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on weekends as well. Put those 2 hours. For example, wake up at 8 a.m., put 2 hours on it. By 10 a.m., you're done. The beauty of it is on weekends, now you still have the weekends. You just woke up a little earlier, but you're still done with your commitment. So you're working 5 days, 2 hours, that is 10 hours. If you can push it to 3 days, do that. And at some point you need a rest and reset, otherwise you're just gonna burn out. So do that once in a while. Take that day off, the whole weekend off, or watch a movie and veg out and literally do nothing if that recharges you, or go to the beach and spend time there with friends and family. Yet be committed for what you put in. So the next skill you will need to learn, and I talk about it in one of my videos, every business owner should know how to generate leads, because if you do not have leads coming in, then you literally have no business, right? So, I mean, who are you gonna sell? What are you gonna sell if you don't have leads coming in? And there are 2 ways you can do that. One is you either do it yourself and you learn, which is beauty of this, is it's very learnable skill if you'd like to do that, or you hire someone else. There's no other way, right? They just magically, people won't start knocking at your door. Once you got that part crushed, then you're gonna go to automation and systemization. So what you're doing is you're creating a processes and a flow for things that are repeat. And then you're gonna leverage your minority network for that. You are going to go to freelancers from Upwork or Fiverr that I preach a lot, and or set up CRM systems where things are now automatic and rule-based triggers, right? So if you go to a networking event and scan the business card, then it goes to your CRM, then it triggers and sends out series of emails, and based on the response from a customer, it is going to do a trigger another set of events. So that is an automation, and that's where you're going to gain some time instead of doing the same process over and over. The beauty of setting up systems is when your business grows, then you already have a manual how your business works, and now that can be reciprocated. Hey, you can open a franchise, you can become a franchisor in a cleaning business and others can copy, or you can actually be implementing and opening your own multiple locations, but that is up to you to decide when you get there. As of right now, start literally writing down the way you do things and start thinking outside of the box how you can connect this to an automatic systems so it automatically triggers the rules and events based on what you have input. Delegation will be the next, and with delegation, that's a skill to learn, but this is when you're gonna start delegating tasks to virtual assistants. Again, leveraging your minority network, because you already know people, immigrants, minorities from other countries that can help you out with this certain skill sets. This way you're not paying USD rates, but you're paying this. And or go and hire part-time hires. That's what I was doing. I had to work a full-time, and then I had a cleaning job, and I would ask a family, friend, member, and I'd pay them, of course, for that particular job just to go and help me out while I was building my book of business. So whichever you do, depending on your strength, let's say lead generation is really not your strength, you tried it. Go ahead and utilize AI and as well virtual assistants and freelancers to automate the social media, search engine optimization, campaigns, management, AdWords, whatever else you're doing. Well, if you really excel at leading teams, then go ahead and charge with the teams and deliver amazing results so the customers keep coming back. Or perhaps your strength is a back-end office, then you can hire someone here to be a team leader on a project base needed, and then still subcontract out or freelance out the front lead generation portions. So whichever it is, just juggle. Your strength should be on top, and then everything that takes a little friction from you to get done, delegate it, and you will find yourself moving forward through the stages. But commitment is huge, as well as the ability to stick to what you say. Where attention goes, energy flows. Stop treating this as a hobby. That is the big thing. So most of us do that. Hey, it's a hobby because you're not getting money and your money is coming here. But if this is your ultimate goal where you'd like to go, then you at some point need to stop treating it like a hobby. I've got 2 books that I'd like to recommend for you, which will help you to structure your morning and structure your company. But before I do that, you know what's coming next. Hit that like button, please, for me. I would really appreciate it. And keep me motivated so I can keep creating more of this. And if you have not yet subscribed, as soon as you hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button as well. So 2 books that will be number 1, Miracle Morning Millionaires by Hal Elrod. And we're gonna leave some links as well in the comments. And that book will teach you how to systematize your morning, because if you start your morning up, regardless what life throws at you, now you are being proactive instead of being reactive. Because other alternative, you start low and go up, and then you're dealing with what the life throws at you. You don't want that. You want to start your morning structured. And let me know if you'd like me to put a video about my routine. I've got pretty intense routine of the whole hour, how I structure it before I have my first cup of coffee, before I wake up my girls, braid their hairs, or make them a breakfast, or take them to school and start my day. So Hal Elrod's Miracle Morning Millionaires. And on YouTube, you probably can even find the videos, a summary of this. And number 2 would be Tractions by Gino Wickman. And that book is very predictable path, what you need to do to keep moving from the stages and keep hitting the new milestones. But that will be number 2 probably, because first you need to get yourself out of your full-time job. And by doing that, you will have to learn how to generate leads, process them, deliver the service and the product that you're promising, and collect the payment and pay everyone else. Once the business is set up, then you're gonna start growing it. If you did not yet check out this video, hit on this, and I cannot wait to see you there. Best of luck and keep on crushing your businesses. Bye-bye.